Hey everybody, so there seems to be some issues with getting our geocorrection GCP points to run with NB crashing, so I'm just going to show you really quickly where I think the error is coming up. Hey everybody, seems to be some people having problems with NB crashing, so I think I maybe have found out what the issue is, so I'm just going to give you this quick video to help you through the basic steps of how to get this to run. So we knew we were doing our image to registration, and the spear tool was the one that we were choosing. So we come in here, we select our base image, that's the DOQ. We select our image to warp, that was the 1937 TIFF. And then we do want to give it some base, I'm just going to call it test for whatever, just because I'm running through this quickly. Hit next. We are selecting these tie points manually, so now it's going to set up the whole configuration that we need. And so once this is set up, you just want to start selecting your control points. If you come in over here and start changing these and then hit next, it's going to balk because we don't have any points yet. So let's just take some time and lay down some points. Okay, so I've just thrown in some tie points around here. One thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is that you're not just letting the software predict where the points should go, you're making sure that it actually makes sense. So, go back through these and actually adjust them until you get them at a point that you're comfortable with, right, where you're sure that what you have down actually is the same location in both images. And if you can't be sure, then you can always delete that one. But I just want to make sure that if I see ridiculously low root mean square errors, it means it's because I know you're just letting the software pick where it points, but you have no actual visual cue that it's the exact same spot. So just do beware of that. Okay, so once you've got, your 20 to 30 points and you've got your root mean square error average down to something that you're happy with, okay, that's when you can actually, you can save your GCPs so that you can open them up again later if everything crashes. But this is when you can actually come in and warp your file, right? So you're warping this 37 TIFF, and this is where you specify which degree you want. So you're going to run this as a 1 and save it, but you're also going to run it as a 3. So if you, just let me take you back here and show you where I think the error's going. I'm just going to shut all this down since I just showed you how we could do that. Let's just actually shut down this whole spear thing. Yep, let's just lose them. Do you wish to go back? Yep. So if you start here and you go to your next, it sets it all up, and then you make these changes and try to apply them before you actually start laying down your points, right? Trying to say, okay, yeah, make this connection. It's going to balk and give you this error message. And that's what I think people are seeing. So just know that before you get into any of this or trying to apply any of these changes, it's not going to work for you until you, and it's going to crash until you lay down your GCP points. So lay down your points and then you can get into the warping once you've got everything saved. Hopefully this helps.